Hey guys, welcome back to Creativerse. So guys, today it is Saturday, August 9th of 2025, and well, the title of this video already makes it very clear what we are doing. Before we get started, while I did already show this off in the August 6th update video, I wanted to fully show it off in an episode, but I was able to fully get the pool working properly. I basically still have to use the same strategy that I was doing to get it all like this in the first place, but place water on top of all the blocks for it to work properly. So, yes, we did manage to finish the pool. But that's not the point of this episode. I thought I'd just clear that up real quick. The actual intentional point of this episode is mainly, well, we're going to be making a storage area. Yep, a storage area. You guys might remember in my old world, but I used to have a storage area where I used to fill all of my random stuff that I collected throughout the world. And I kind of just want to, like, put all of these into an area where it makes more sense. Okay, so we're actually going to put it over here, specifically right here by the ladder. Now, why are we doing this? At least over here. Well, first of all, you might realize this is the only space in the entire area that doesn't have anything in it. Because you see, if we were to head over to the other side of the area, as you can clearly see, there's stuff on this side, so yeah. So this side's covered. This side isn't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove all these fences, even though we've only had them here for like one episode. That's because we're gonna need to go ahead and implement these walls, specifically right here. Now, I will have to remove the remainder of these walls right here. And, well, these are technically fences, technically, if you want to be real specific. Actually, I don't think that's really going to matter too much, considering we're just going to be putting some walls here. But, basically, the point is that, well, actually, you know what? Maybe just make it the same size as the house. Or at least the first floor, that is. Just so it can be a little more consistent. There we go. There we go. And then here we go. So basically what's going on here is that, yeah, no. This is going to be like a little storage area right here. And yeah, so now what we're going to do is... Oh, god dang it, I lost my chance. One sec. Sorry, I had to climb back up there just so I can put in these. There we go. Now, specifically, why are we doing this? Well, I feel the roof is necessary. Especially since we already have this over here, so why not do the same here? There we go. That actually looks awesome. And actually, we could just get on top of there with just that, so... Yeah, no, we're practically done already with this. Now, if we want it to be real specific, and we do this, just to make it a little easier to access. That means this and this, alongside this, are all going to have to get removed. And that is purposely because we need the space to be able to put this in. And, well, yeah, you get the idea at this point. Basically, we need all this space to be able to do that. And that's where the remainder of this comes in. So, there you have it. Nice, right? So, there you go. All of that is done, respectively. And there you have it. Next thing we're going to need to do is basically just put some wood down. But that is very, very easy. Considering we need to actually take out this... do this, and hopefully I'll find somewhere to put that, by the way. Hopefully somewhere convenient. But, I don't know. I think that's it for the entrance. There we go, that entrance works fine. Pretty much. Or, unless we could, like, put down some concrete. Oh, now that looks cool. There we go! There we go, that looks awesome. Now, I mainly am going to be doing blue concrete just to make it slightly different from the house itself. Now, there will be another entrance to get here from the house itself. Just so we have, like, multiple ways to get back here. So, don't worry. So, what we're going to now need to do is go ahead back to the actual house itself. And we're going to need to go ahead and remove the arc portal. Add in an entrance here. And then, well, there you have it. So, the true question is, where exactly is the door going to go? Well, it's going to go right here, but I'm not sure which way to do it. I guess that could work. Or we could do it on the other side? No? Never mind. Well, I just wanted to try. But, regardless, we're good. Now what we need to do is go ahead and place down the lamps. Just so we have enough light in here so mobs don't spawn everywhere. There we go. That should be enough light to successfully do that. Now, granted, I could put this door on the other side. And see, there we go. There we go. That is a much better way to do that. I am glad I found this guy. Okay, so that's why we need the roof to prevent those guys from getting in here. That's why we're going to use something similar to the one that I used for my actual roof. And the reason why we're doing this is just because I think it looks interesting. I did not mean to do that, but you can clearly see where we're going with this. Basically, it's this. There we go. Now, technically, we're basically already done with the roof. So, that's pretty cool, right? Well, the good news is that none of these guys will spawn anymore. So, just gotta go ahead and kill this guy. There we go. And from this point forward, none of those guys should spawn in here. So there we go. That is the storage area. Inside, that is. So now what we need to do is build a path leading over to the storage area, respectively. And that's where this comes in. See, we didn't have a path here before, but now we will. Just because we need a way over here. So there you have it. Hold on. Allow me to kill that guy. There we go. But yeah, no. As you can see, we now have a path over here. So, that's awesome, right? Well, we're good. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to place down some chests. Specifically, all right here. Now, why do we have all these chests? Well, that's mainly because all of these fill 100 items, which means I took advantage of all these items because what we can do is put 100 items in this thing right here. So, regardless, we can do all of these items and plus basically every other item we have now. Oh wait, actually I'm gonna still need that arc portal because I want to place it somewhere. Yeah, no. As you can see, look at this. See? Look at that. That is a nice looking set of chests. Although I could probably do this a bit differently. I also technically could go ahead and actually take out this. Mainly because I also want to do something a little inventive here. Take a look. Yep. Take a look. We can actually put in the retro stone right here, so it's never fully abandoned, which is awesome. Then we could place another one right here and basically do exactly what we want. So, for example, we could just do that. Now, why exactly did I do that? Well, simple reason. We can actually place chests on top of here as well, just so we have even more storage than ever before, which I found out these hold up to 60, if you want to be real specific. So there you have it. The storage area is pretty much finished. So that's pretty cool, right? Although, you know what? I feel like making a window here because I think that would be a nice view of the pool. basically, this is how we would do it. We'd basically place all of this on top of here. And then basically do the window just like that, basically. Well, actually, first, we gotta move that out of the way first. Then we can go up here, and there you have it. Just like that. Look at that. That is a nice looking thing right there. See? Look at that. We get a nice, cool little view from here. Ain't that cool? Well, I think it definitely is. Now, definitely seeing it from an outside perspective, this is cool. And you know what? I feel like actually kind of doing the same over here with these windows now that I think about it. I feel like, you know what? Why not, man? Why not? Take a little advantage of, like, all these windows. Why not, man? Just, like, make a lot of space. I feel like I just want to make something interesting here. Like, I don't know. I think this looks nice. Don't you? Well, I think that's actually going to wrap up the video. Because if I'm being honest with all of you, that's basically all I have to say. Like, I'm going to be real with all of you. That's literally all I have to say. I literally got nothing else to say. Other than the fact that I'm glad that I did this. Because as you can see, it truly does make this place look a lot better than it used to be. And yeah. Now, I'll do at least one more just so we can add this in. There we go. And then I'll actually go ahead and remove these since I don't actually need them. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Creativerse. This was very, very fun. And yeah. I still kind of question though, like, why didn't we put windows here back when I made the pool? That's the true question. Like, why did I not do that when we made the pool originally? There we go, dude. That looks so much better now. Because now you can actually see the pool. Dude, that looks actually really awesome. And even looking on the outside, dude, that actually looks awesome. I think we did a great job. Or at least I did. I think I did a great job with all of this. So, there you go. Those are all the improvements for the house. Mainly outside of adding one last little feature. You see, I wanted to add all of this in. Because I wanted to make it a little clear that this is all legit. Take a look. And then by going over here, yeah, we can go ahead and indicate that this is also the storage area. So with all that said, yep, that's the end. I definitely think this is super, super awesome. I think we did a great job today. And yeah, that's it. Oh, frick, I forgot to find another place for the arc portal. It'll go over here now for a while. Okay, now we're done.